Alright, we moved to a slightly different location here.
Eldarian's so ugly.
That?
So ugly.
Yeah, alright. Babe, who's the ugliest member of the remaining 10 here?
Not sure. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Apologies for the delay. It was mostly Dan's fault. So we're just about ready to get going here again, and Homeless takes the field. We will be ready.
I imagine we will enter in with another bit of a standoff early on, waiting to see what happens, but I think Help is the one who need to push sooner with their left that they're just a little bit less range.
Yeah, they'll probably have to push.
I don't know. I'm not sure that they need to.
Well, they do have an AE route, so they could stand off. But anyway, we'll figure out what their plan is in about 20 seconds, because this fight's about to start.
Yeah, they should let Yama come in and see if they can get that pet down.
They're setting up right below this hill. I don't know if that's where you want to be. Alright, looks like they might be giving up this warp again. And they are.
I think they're content to do that. Bard's making a move like he's going to go in.
The Bard is rooted out on the left
He got
now.
rooted. That was not the play. That was a low percentage play.
But it doesn't look like Help is really looking to capitalize right now.
Yeah, well,
Master of Healers pushed all the way up, and he is going to go down right away.
Way up there. He's going to go instant kill by the Necro. This was just impatient play. I don't know what they were
Bard
doing
is
there.
slowly crawling out of his route now, but it's too late.
Too late, yeah. And he'll go down as well. I mean,
the BD is down, and
even
they just fell over after that.
Even Pharmacist is not going down to the mocked SM back here.
No.
Their healer is all the way up, pushed up.
DI and
Torm's nice and close.
This is not looking good.
Oh, that was.
I don't think they.
I mean,
they tried to be cute.
The Bard getting rooted on Ink was fine, you know, because again, Help didn't really want to push in. Yeah. But
they tried to be cute, and cute plays don't often work against people that are paying attention like that, you know. And it's simple. You don't need to make those plays. You don't.
Yeah, it's also pretty hard for a Bard to get CC'd with 2 amnesias, you know, just letting one cast get off.
He's at bolt range, so it's not outrageous, but there's no need to do that. There's
2400 range.
Let your setup play itself. You know, you don't have to do those plays. You don't have to win in 20 seconds with that setup.
You're not going to against the Help setup anyway.
Exactly. So you need to be patient. You need to be smart, and you need to be like, don't reinvent the wheel. You know, there's no reason for that.
And you can really abuse the fact that, again, as you mentioned before, Help only has one healer. So letting these fights go long is probably in your favor. Any reses that they need have to come from that healer and will just really drain his time and power.
Yeah. Like,
Alright, coming up, the last fight of the night, or possibly the second to the last. If there's an upset.
well, they're gonna have to pick themselves up, and they're gonna have to make smarter plays on ink. That was a really, really bad ink. That was not needed to be bad. You know, like there's no reason for that to happen. And,
Though I think if we don't crown MVP on our third place Warlock, I think this Torkin might definitely...
I'm not sure who to crown it on help, to be honest.
Definitely the Torkin.
You know, they haven't been really pushed to the max, and I don't know what really. They've just been consistent and executed their play well. I don't know who you could really give an MVP to. Hadfoot, maybe? Or the Barghest, rather? Not a bad candidate.
The Grey Torkin. Definitely the Grey Torkin.
I would definitely have to go with the
seriously
Barghest.
I know the other MVP is the most valueless player, which is the Zerker, but the most valuable player, I haven't quite decided that yet. Thinking maybe the Sork. He's had great control. I think he's probably driving the back line well, and they've executed very well when they've had an opening, and they've just punished anybody for making mistakes. So I'm actually giving it to the Sork.
We were having a Master of Healers saying that the reason he flew in was he thought that Yama LD'd.
What? I don't understand.
Yama stealthed on Ink, and so Master of Healer apparently thought that meant that he LD'd, and so
I'm not sure
that
that's a reasonable...
I'm not saying it is, I'm just reporting.
Yeah, I think Ombrex is still my choice.
Yeah. It's really hard to tell right now. Help hasn't been pushed. Nobody's had to try, to perform very well. They've just played incredibly well together.
Yeah. All right, and then game 2 will commence shortly. We have a discussion in the chat, but what's been more valuable, the Barghest or the Zerker? I think most people are saying the Barghest.
That's obviously the Barghest. That is not a contest. The Zerker was a glorified BG bot during the playoff fights.
I'm not sure I think the Barghest has actually peeled as many times as the Zerker.
Yeah. The peel counters are definitely low on that Zerker. We'll have to
Yeah.
replay the tape later on to see.
We're gonna need a peel counter.
Replay the tape.
We're gonna need the Okay. I think they were tricked up a little bit by the stealthing minstrel. He's a tricky little Scandinavian, this one, so you gotta watch for his cute little
They've made
plays.
it. Yeah, but they've made a gentleman's agreement. No more stealth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, very nice of them.
I mean, I can't understand how with the lag somebody might think that, but it's also not really a reason to charge forward at the other group. So.
All right. Well, all in all, it's been some fun fights today. Some surprises. Some
Remember surprises, different setups?
not so surprises, but
I mean, this is one half the finals we predicted, but the other side, definitely not.
I had these guys in a high bracket. See what they can do. We'll see if they can extend this to a game 3. And it looks like they are ready to go. We get the official word from John.
Oh, people are getting ported.
Yeah, there's
Getting
another
ported.
zone wall right here.
Yep. I'm in the tutorial zone. Okay.
Now
Alright,
yeah.
I'm back in.
Now I found the tutorial zone.
Don't go on that wall.
I'm right in between the two groups.
I think somebody who's got ported as well from the. Never mind.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I think we got this fight in the appropriate location now.
Okay.
Alright.
Help versus homeless. Begin.
Game 2 starts.
Coming down off the hill. Let's see if homeless can have a first start to this fight. I'd like to see them play this a little bit less cute. Just there we go.
Alright, and here we go. We do have help coming in. Minstrel and alone right now with an air pet on him.
Yeah, it's not bad. They're gonna confuse those.
Couple
But
air pets.
yeah, there you
That's
go.
it.
It's working.
Yeah, and there's a Zerker in.
Zerker is in alone right now. He can be
Ooh,
punished.
nice.
He's very far in.
Yeah.
They got around the side. Bard taking.
Oh,
Bard's
never mind.
taking
There's
heat.
Zephyr.
Oh, the nice taunts by the BD there.
The BD
Bard
is locking down
survives.
that Necro.
Bard Icord.
Yeah.
And Icar down on him. But
Huge
BD
damage
is
on the
taking
BD.
heat from the. Oh,
Oh my
he's
God,
going
will
to
he
go
survive?
down. Oh,
He
Yeah.
Nope,
dies.
he died. That's those pets down too.
Yeah,
And the
that's
Zerker's just sticking the SM, completely nullifying their damage. And they're getting real split up now.
That was a mock
Yeah.
on the healer quadrum. Dead.
And
The
he is
healer's
down.
dead.
And
Oh,
as you
there's-
mentioned, they didn't need to try to be cute, but they tried to be cute again.
Yep.
The Bard made the same flanking play and got punished for it.
Yep.
That wraps it up pretty quickly there for Help over Homeless.
Bit of an anticlimactic final, but congratulations to Help on winning
Your
the tournament.
2017 5v5 tournament champions.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, guys.
Well played by the whole team.
And that will be
It's
5
really
kills.
It's really too bad Pharmacist couldn't make it, and Tom's been playing that tune with his other hand.
Yep. They did a good job. Playing both characters. Definitely a lot of work.
But he's put in the hours. He's gotten a lot of practice over the years.
Mm-hmm. And big thank you to Homeless for staying up late, as I know it's like 3 in the morning for them, so kudos to them. It's probably not the ideal time to be playing, although I guess Helps. 3 of their members are in the same boat, so.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody for staying up and watching and listening. And now let's go ahead and get the questions done. Carol, have you picked out any questions for us?
So they're picking them
We have
up.
them here.
Oh, we got them.
So first question will be, when will the name, race, and gender respecs be coming to the Mithril store?
So we have a engineer right now working on Mithril updates. So the first thing he's doing is we're working on getting the durability repair in the feature in. That should be in pretty soon, in the next couple months, if not sooner. Once that's in, we'll be shifting to race, gender, and name respecs, as well as potentially some other client-related items. So that'll probably be coming around the end of the year, not sooner. But we're going to get them out as soon as we can, and then we'll intersperse those with some additional art items and.
When you say additional art items, are they going to be totally new skins coming out that you guys are making?
Well, the first batch is going to be some helms. We'll probably have a few months worth of batches worth of helms.
And these are going to be new skins or
They
existing
will be
ones?
brand new skins
cool.
they'll be more like masks than helms.
Okay.
They will come in the form of a pattern that you will buy, just like you buy the helm pattern now, except the pattern will already be applied with this new.
Okay. And anything else we can expect on the Mithril MTX store in the next while that you can give us a teaser on, or?
Well, for now, we're just going to stick to cosmetic stuff and the already announced system changes. Want to go a different route? Eventually, we can talk about that later, but we're not really ready to commit to that yet. We want to see how the cosmetic things work and how these.
Okay. So, second question from the chat: are there any plans in the works to extend the champion levels up to champion level 20?
Yes, we talked about doing CL20 back before 1.12 as an option for when we talked about increasing the amount of deaths and time to kill. But because of the reduction in use items and use timers, since we kind of pulled back from the overhaul on the use timers and people can a little bit, we didn't really feel like it was necessary to do CL20 for survivability purposes. However, it's still always on the table for the future. And that kind of ties in with, I'll just go ahead and do the question number 3 with this. When will Catacombs expansion be coming back up? That's part of, right now it's planned to be kind of post the end of the Dragon Curse campaign that's ongoing, which will end in December this year. Catacombs will be kind of the end of that, the coup de grace of that, and we'll open that back up, and potentially that would be a great time to have champion level 20. That would be early next year.
Okay. And is that it for questions, John, or do you?
mean, if there's anything you guys want to bring up about the tournament or anything that's popping in your head from watching today, then feel free.
Are there any more plans for changes to the Bugane system coming up? I know it's been changed a couple of times. Are you guys, is this you looking for a sweet spot for it, or are you kind of just flipping it around?
Yeah, so right now we have it set to a 24-hour timer on live. As we just announced in our patch notes last Thursday, we're gonna move that to a 4-hour timer, so it'll be a bit more dynamic. That's not to say that we're done yet, but we are looking for a sweet spot with that. We want to make it so that it's a focal point of RVR, but it's not the focal point for RVR. We're also looking at some incentives to the solo area. And we're also looking at not resurrecting the Ghost Keep event, but potentially something similar to that, where we get some more battle group versus battle group action around specific keeps.
Okay. And I guess anything else on the horizon that you can tell us about, or give us any teasers on, or lips sealed on that?
For now, lips are sealed. Like I said, we'll have the masks coming out soon, and you guys will get a good look at a couple of those. We'll have to give those out sparingly for the first few months, but pretty excited about those. And then we'll also have some surprises for the 17th anniversary coming up.
Oh, right. Yeah, that comes up in October.
Yeah.
Okay.
My question on the tournament itself,
16th anniversary.
Yeah.
Do you have any quick reactions on how you saw the classes play out in here or anything? Did anything surprise you about the interactions between, caster heavy setups and tank heavy setups and stuff like that?
A little bit. We didn't see too many. I guess we kind of had the two groups were separated with heavy casters and heavy melee, but we didn't see as many hybrid setups as I was expecting.
Hold on, John. The stream crashed.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Oh, Shalia said it did. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't have as many hybrid setups as I was kind of expecting. So that's interesting to me because I think hybrids are pretty strong now, comparatively to where they were with 1.122. I'm interested to see kind of how people start playing on Ywain after watching some of these setups, maybe. And also, I was surprised, like you guys said, about the lack of maulers. I think. Well.
And I was surprised to only see one champ the entire time, and basically, 2 Valks? As you're saying, hybrids. I don't know. Seems strange.
Yeah, I think this kind of stems from how 5v5 works versus how maybe Ywain combat works too, where we're only seeing a part of it because 5v5 is a really different animal than 8 versus 8 or regular RVR, where you could fight, or 3. You're gonna have different classes out here.
Yeah, that is true. One thing I do want to mention, and Gavin mentioned earlier, is heretics in here. How he said that they would just really not function in a setup like this. Do you feel like they're appropriately placed now? I know they're incredibly strong in keep type fights and stuff.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of hard questions to answer because they are really strong in keep fights, and we have to figure out if we want to make them strong in low or small man, because then they become more stronger in keep fights. It's a similar problem with Reavers in the reverse. They're strong in solo, but not as strong in keep fights. So we have to find that balance there, and that can be said for a lot of classes actually.
Right. All right. I don't have anything else.
No, I think we covered that, and I know it's been a long day for everybody. So, John, thanks for doing all the work you do behind the scenes on this for today. I know it's your day off too, and you're constantly porting people around and resetting, etc., etc. I guess we should announce the winners. Did we decide on a best dressed? Carol?
Well, there was best dressed and best dressed team, wasn't there? So that's 2.
Yeah. So why don't you? I'm gonna let you pick for these, and not because I'm sexist and you're a female.
I thought I was dressed awesome, to be honest.
All right. Well,
Me?
Carol wins personal best dressed. I don't know what she's wearing, but that's what she says. So
yeah,
one decided.
Okay.
Just for the name alone, look at that McGregor for the win.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Excellent.
And then probably homeless for best team dressed. They at least
Yeah,
had,
definitely homeless for best team dressed.
they had something going on there that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they had a theme. I'm not sure as to best dressed person.
All right, Carol, what's your real thought on that?
Uh, the savage and dark horses.
Oh, the female troll savage.
Okay, that's Carol's pick. Carol got to pick that one.
All right.
And then, so we have our group stage MVP was Celestina, was the name, the Necro from Black Dragons, and we're giving the tournament MVP most valuable to their team to Ombrix from PvP Trainer. So congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to Help on their tournament win. And congratulations to Homeless on second place. And we just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching, and of course for Broadsword for hosting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just sorry.
real quick. Oh, sorry, Carol. Real quick, guys. Just thanks for all the commentary. It's fabulous. I think it's all of the whole thing. So thank you guys for taking the time out of the day, expending your voices for our benefit.
That was all Joel and Dan right there.
I was
job,
glad to
guys.
be able to do
Fantastic.
it this year, even if I was the 59th replacement option.
I know I said fourth. That's probably accurate.
I think he was being nice when he said 59. For the winners, they just need to contact me. So I think most of them know how to either on Postcount Discord. The link is in Twitch chat or IRC, wherever. That's for the winners' prizes.
Yeah, for all the winners, right? For
best dressed.
Oh, best dressed and everything.
And then
Yeah.
first, second, and third places as well.
Oh,
To
hey.
me.
Everybody go to Carol. All right. Thanks again, everybody. And
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and probably see you next year.